Hi there, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm going to show you today the first volume of our new producer portfolio range. And this one is a volume of really fabulous synth noises that Christian and The Flight have put together from their kind of collection of vintage stuff. You can see here we've got a great little selection of 6 classic vintage analog synths. And we've got it kind of varies per synth as to what each synth is kind of best at doing, but they're basically a collection of different things which I'll go through shortly to show you. These are all presented in the same user interface. It's our synth user interface, which has it's presented, as Christian says, in super mono, so you have a kind of stereoizer, pseudo stereo plugin here. We've got all of these great effects that you can add to things, and then we've got 3 or 4 treatments for each synth. The clean treatment here, represented by the straight line. The Vulture treatment here, which is basically recorded through the Culture Vulture, which is a fabulous bit of kit. Highly recommend that. So if you're on the lookout for some great mangling analog kit, the Culture Vulture is a fabulous thing. Here we have our little kind of resistor, which is basically filtering through kind of Muga Fuga pedals. Really nice kind of analog style manual knob twiddling while the tracks are going down. So that's a double analog taster for you. And then a fabulous old spring reverb, which the guys had, and it looks like a very curious bit of kit that's been found in a skip, but it has a really great sound. So I'm going to show you very quickly. We'll start with the fast sweep so I can demonstrate these different kind of treatments here. I'm not going to put any of the effects on, so you'll just hear what they sound like through the kind of microphone sliders here. So the clean version, these are sweeps up and down, kind of noise sweep down. There's 3 different versions of this one, and then you've got a version with some res in it. 3 different versions of that, and then there's an LFO'd version as well. Now, just to show you what these sound like, that's quite a good one to show. So that's the clean version. Here's the Culture Vulture. Fabulously gritty and dirty. Here's the Muga Fuga. And as you can hear, they're kind of different. See a great bit of analog mangling there. And then the spring reverb version. So you can hear that going there. So we'll go back to the clean version now. I'll give you a quick example of how the stereoizer sounds. So we can click that. I clicked it to turn it on, and then command click to get into the kind of sub menu to change the settings. But then that gives you this effect as well. So we'll turn that off for now and go back to our super mono. And then I can basically show you a few of these different things. So there's some kind of alien atmospheres. That's great stuff. We've got a variety of booms. So as you can hear, these are all kind of, they're very useful kind of drops. Booms are kind of drops. You can hear more clearly with the Culture Vulture switched on. If we have a listen to the version through our Muga Fuga. Really great. And then a spring reverb version. So that's a really useful little collection of sounds, and then they're kind of split across the keyboard. So there's lots of different versions of things. We've got our little clangery business, some short ones, and then you can hear, if we go into the if we try the different versions. Here's the Mugid, and then Vultured, spring reverb. You can hear it there, really. Really fabulous sound. So that's the kind of clangers. We've got some dub sounds and some dub LFO stuff. and then some straight dub sounds. So you get the idea. Lots of crazy great sounds here. We've got our sweeps we just went through. We've got laser hits. And again, all of these with all the different treatments. Medium sweeps are a kind of slower version of the previously heard. Miscellaneous noises. So some great stuff in here as well. Slow sweeps and very long sweeps are again the same sweeps presented, but different lengths. Wumps. Lots of very slightly different wumps in there. We've got another collection here. And you can really hear the difference here when you've got your full range. You probably won't get it quite on this YouTube video, but if you've got, especially if you've got your sub going, put the filter in. Some really great, very kind of effective little sound effects there. Different kind of res versions. And then if we put in the Mugafugged, some great stuff. Turn off the Vulture. So that's the Voyager. Let's go back to the Juno. So again, we've got the same kind of stuff. There's one new sound in here, Snowdrops. It's just that one of those things that the Juno's particularly good at doing. But you've got the same kind of stuff. You've got your Wumps menu, which is that same kind of stuff. Your laser hits, and then sweeps, of course, and your booms. And you can hear the very different character of the Juno in there. If we compare that to the JX3P, some great stuff in there, and lots of crazy stuff you can do with this if you. So it's all good stuff. More dub LFO stuff. And then we've got, in here again, we've got our nice sonar collection. We've got some JX bells. And then another collection of alternate bells. So we've got some of the characteristic sounds of the JX3P here. MS10. Same kind of categorization, so that you you know kind of where to look for the appropriate sound you're looking for. These are great little tasters to put in. The reason actually it's called Pylons, I haven't explained that yet, is that Christian has as one of his expressions of when he's done a track but he thinks it's a little bit too pretty. It's a kind of reference to the English landscape. It looks absolutely beautiful, and then you cast your glance to the side and you see these pylons receding into the distance. So it's all great if you could just edit that bit out, but these are the bits that that we like to put in to make it look a bit kind of more dirty and industrial, and give it a little bit more grunge. Some really nice biting aggressive stuff here. From the Pro 1 again with that has a very different sound. So you've got some cool stuff in here as well. And then the sweeps on this one are all collected together. So you've got all those there, SEM. Again, the same kind of stuff there. Slow your wumps, give you a quick taster of those. And again, let's we can put in some different kind of effects. You can turn on your stereoizer, lo-fi even, delays, tube screamer, and all of this stuff can be edited to taste. So you've got a huge amount of variety in the just by kind of tweaking and stuff. And then we're back to the Voyager. So we're very excited about this. It's a great little collection, a fabulous toolkit of analog synth sounds, and the guys are particularly good at programming, finding the kind of sounds that you want. So it can be quite tricky to program these old analog synths. So and it's something that they're very good at. So they've kind of gone through and got all of the kinds of noises that they would ever want to use in a track, and then done different versions of them. So we've got them all collected together here in this one nice, easy to use package. So that's Pylons, first of our producer portfolio. I hope you enjoyed having a quick look at that, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.